Welcome back. Let's learn about access specifiers in Java. Access specifiers means access modifiers. Why there is need to mention access specifiers? These access modifiers, or we can say the visibility controls, will decide the scope and lifetime of variables and methods. Let's see what are the possibilities of accessing data. We know that all of our Java programs we are saving in the default directory or folder, which is under program files in that Java folder, then JDK 1.7, whichever version you are using, and in that we are storing under the bin folder. So under this bin package or directory or folder, our all Java programs and their class files are available. So it means our variable or method of one class can be accessible or not in another Java program in the same folder or directory. Second possibility of accessing data is at a different location. Suppose I have pp folder under bin folder, and there are again I have few Java code stored in the pp folder or package. So there is chances or possibility that we may need to access the variable and method from classes from bin folder or package in the pp folder or package Java programs. So there are two possibilities. Either we can access functionality of one Java class in another Java class within the same folder or package or directory, like only in the bin, or we can access the Java code or functionality from one folder to another folder where other Java programs are stored. It means we can access at different location. So according to this, we will see how these different five access specifier or modifiers will work. So first one we will see, that is default, which is also known as a friendly version of access specifier. When we are not mentioning any access specifier in front of variable or method, it is treated as default or friendly. So these default or friendly access specifiers can be declared like this. When in the class we have a class definition with the variable and method, we are not giving any explicitly access specifier in front of these properties of class, then it is considered as a default or friendly. For example, in this class XYZ, D variable and show method is not having any private, public, protected or any access specifier, so it is considered as a default or friendly. So let's see where this D and show method will be accessible. So as per the two possibilities, that in the same folder or in the different folder, there are five permutation combination of classes where our variable or method can be used. So obviously in the same class where we have declared variable or method is accessible or not. Second combination is that if we have a derived clause from this class where that variable or method is declared in the same folder, or it may be possible that where this d and show method, d variable and show method is declared, this xyz class is inherited by another class but which is stored in the different package. So subclass different package, this is one more possibility. And the two possibilities left are, if we have class xyz having d and show method which is default, and in the same program or in the same bin directory we have another Java program which is not derived from this xyz class, so whether variable d and show method is accessible in this class or not. Same way, in the non subclass which is available in the different package. So these are the five possibilities where we can see the lifetime or scope of the variable is possible or not. So default or friendly access specifier is a limited version of public. So any variable or method which is declared as a or which is default or friendly with no access specifier is accessible only within same class in which it is declared, its subclass or derived class in the same folder, its non-subclass, non-derived class in the same folder. But the variable or method which is default or friendly is not accessible in any class which is either derived or non-derived in the different package which is available at the different location. In short, the variable or method which is declared which is default or friendly is accessible only to all Java program, whether derived, non-derived, but that should be in the same location or folder. Let's see, we will see the example of default access specifier or code. Suppose I have one Java code. Here, suppose I am declaring variable without access specifier, suppose D, and I am having method as void show which is without access specifier. It means it is default. And if I am printing something over here, class is over. Now suppose I am having one more class where I am writing public static void main in bracket string ar array, and we have to create object of access demo, and we will use, suppose here d is equal to 78, and I am printing the value of d which is plus g. Suppose I am calling show method main close class close. Let's see, we have to save this file as xy.java, compile the code, and see do we get the output. Yes, welcome, value of d is 78. It means if I have not given any access specifier in front of variable and method, it is default or friendly, so it is accessible in its own class and in another class which is not derived from this class. But for that we will need to have object of that class. Now these both classes are available under bin. Now let's see, we will take one more code from the bin. Suppose we have ar.java file which is under the same bin directory. This is our code. Okay. Now suppose in this ar.java file, I want to use functionality of this XY class. So is it possible or not? Let's try this. We will create object of access demo over here, and we will run the code by saving the file. So we have to compile javac r.java. Now in the previous code we have seen that, take another name because array is having same a name. Now, okay, a cannot find access demo array required. There are okay, name of the class is also okay, so I am taking another name as ob. Let's check out for that by compiling the air.java. We will compile Java, sorry, we will run Java air. So see, our access demo class, we have created object over here in the air class like acc demo ob, and we have called the first function ob.show. So after running this air.java file, we have received welcome value of d is equal to 78, and it is running further array program. So it means we can access the variable and method which are default in the Java file which is available in the same bin directory. Now we had seen over here in the subclass and in the non-subclass. So we have seen that in the non-derived class of the same folder we can access the variable and method. Let's see in the derived class. Okay, in the derived class it will be obviously accessible. Now suppose I am writing a class p extends from scc demo, and we have something over here d is equal to 88, and we are printing value of d from derived. Okay, so as per this inheritance we will create object of p class, that is p object is equal to new p, then p dot show p function. Save the code. Now compile the xy file. Okay, now static method show p cannot be referenced from a static context. Okay, so here what we have done, as per inheritance we have created object of p class. P ob is equal to new p, and we are calling its method show p dot show p, and we are executing the code like changing the value of d variable and displaying it from the derived class. Now let's compile the code. What it's saying, non-static method show p cannot be referenced from a static context. We have used this method void show p inside the class. We have to show that this show method of scc demo is accessible in its derived class in the same folder. So we are writing show p cannot be referenced from a static context. Oh, sorry. Object is ob, so we have to use ob dot show p. I had written class name. It's my mistake. Let's run the code Java xy. So value of d from derived is 88. So this D variable which was inside the class SEC demo is accessible in its derived class which is available in the same package. Same way, these variables are accessible in another Java program. Suppose if I write here this air class as extends from SEC demo, then no need to create object of this. We will simply call the method show by name inside this main function. So I mean to say if any variable or method which is default or friendly is accessible in its derived class which is available under the same package. Here we had seen that P is derived from ACC demo, but it's available in the same code. What if I have the derived class of ACC demo but in another Java file which is in the same directory? Let's see our this show method of ACC demo gets executed in this air.java file. So we have to compile java c air.java. Now here again what we have received, non-static method show cannot be referenced from a static context. So here in air.java file we have to check the code extends SEC demo in the main function. Okay. Obviously, we are accessing show method in the main function directly, but we have to call the method of this SEC demo base class in the derived class function. Suppose I am writing this function over here. In that I am calling show method by name and I am closing the class. And suppose I am using class air and main function. One and the same. Let's compile the code. Let's run. Enter 8 number. So it has not executed show method. So let's see the code. Class ARD extends SEC demo. In its display function, we are calling the show function. But for this display to be executed, we have to create object of ARD class in the main function. ARD OP is equal to new ARD, and by using OP call the disp function before array execution. Let's run the code. So we got welcome, value of d is 78, then the rest of the program R gets executed. Okay, now this is how we have seen the default access specifier works. It means the variable or method which is having no access specifier, that is default or friendly, is accessible only in the same directory or package Java classes. Obviously, it is available to its own class, its derived class in the same package, its non-derived class in the same package, but it is not accessible to its derived class in the different package and non-derived class in the different package. Let's see for this different package concept for the default. In the previous session, we had created a package. Suppose we will open that code, this square.java file. Okay, this is our package. In package, we have class square. Let's try whether the variable d and show method of SEC demo is accessible in the square class or not. So in its area, because this square class or package is not having main method, let's work out to write the code in the method. So if I create object of SEC demo o is equal to new sec demo and call the method by o dot show whether it's working or not. Now this square class is non-derived class of this sec demo which is available under the pp folder. Now we have to save this file under bin because we have to compile it first and then we will execute the copy task. Java C square.java. We cannot run this code. Now see what error it has given, cannot find symbol. Which symbol? The class xdemo is not accessible and giving error to creating object of that class. So it is clear that the default access specifier is not accessible to non-derived class which is available under different package. So same way we will see for another access specifiers. Here now this has given error just because this ACC demo is not having any access specifier. So under square.java, let's see, open under bin we had square.java file. Here we had created ACC demo object and called the method o dot show, but it is giving an error even though now the code is saved under the bin directory. It is giving an error class scc demo because class pp.square file is not recognizing the scc demo class, which is not having any access specifier for scc demo class. So it means we cannot access the default variable and method of the class in the another class which is available under a different location. It is derived or non-derived. It is not possible to access that in the subclass or non-subclass under the different directory. Now moving on, we will see the next access specifier, that is public. When public access specifier is given to a variable or method, it is open to all and everywhere it is available at any time. So just we have to precede the variable declaration with the public keyword and in front of method we can write the public. So now in the xyz class we have d variable which is public and show variable method which is public. Now, where these public properties are accessible, they are accessible everywhere. In the same class, they are accessed by name. In its derived class, they are accessed by using object. Sorry, by the name itself. In the non-derived class of the same package, they are accessed using object of the class. In the derived class, but at different location, it is accessible by name only. In non-derived class but at different package they are accessible, but we need to have object of that class. So public properties are accessible everywhere in all possibilities. Let's see the code. The acc demo class, here we have d variable as a public and now show method as a public. Now let's see, we will check for the square, public class square. Here we had created SEC demo object and we are calling o dot show method. Now we have to save this file under the bin first. We have to compile java c square dot java. Now it is giving error, cannot find symbol class sec demo and show method. We have to declare class as a public, suppose we, because we are accessing that into a package. Now sec demo is giving an error on the line of creation of object, where we have created object of sec demo inside the area method of square class. So here we have to make sure that this sec demo object is created in the area function and we are calling o.show. Both are under the bin directory, so it should be accessible, and it is giving error as cannot find symbol sec demo as the object. Okay, but both are available in the same directory of bin. So this class sec demo should be accessible everywhere. So here sec demo object is created. The square.java file is saved under bin, but it is giving an error. Let's see, cannot find symbol class sec demo new sec demo. There is no spelling mistake. It should work out for sec demo. It should not give any error. It should get compiled without any error, because as of now it is available in the same package. See, the issue was because of we had said that over here this is package, but now as soon as I have made a comment on it, it is available under another non subclass which is available in the same directory. But now if I made it as a new file under the bin directory, in the another package, if I am saving this file, it gives an error for class sec demo. If we declare the class as a public, do we get any error for java c square dot java? Yes, it is giving an error. Let's see the issue. We will see, we will see the public access specifier and the implementation code for understanding the public visibility mode or access specifier. Now, as we have seen, the public modifier, the variable or method which is declared as a public, will be accessible in the same class, its derived class in the same package, its non derived class in the same package, its derived class in another package and its non-derived class in another package. So public variable or methods are open to all at same location as well as at different location. So we will see the code for it. Now suppose I have class this SEC demo and I am creating this SEC demo class under P package. So I am writing package P. This D variable is declared as a public and this show method is declared as a public. Under this package, I have one class that is px, but I have not written any access specifier over here. So this class will be hidden from the rest of the classes. So as this class is public, it will be open or accessible to all. Now this SEC demo, I will save this file SEC demo under bin directory. I will compile this acc demo.java file. If there are no error, as I have given name to this package as a P, I will copy the code of acc demo and java and class file from bin. Then I will create a new folder with name P and I will paste these two files over here. Okay, now suppose I have one more class known as a SSC, known as a square.java. This square.java is again one of the package, and the name of that package is pp. So it means I have a class square under this pp package where I have a class square with s as a variable and area as a method where I am calculating the area of the square. Now if I want to access the functionality of this ACC demo class variable and method d and show method inside this square class, so first of all I need to import this p package over here. So I have written a line import p.acc demo. The name of the class is given over here semicolon. Obviously we will create object of acc demo in this area method of square class and we will call the a.show method. Now this square is available under pp package itself. So we will save this file with square.java under bin. We will compile the code java c square.java. If there is no error, we will copy square.java and .class file from bin directory to pp folder under bin. Okay, now we will write one code which will be using these two classes from two different locations. So I am writing one a demo.java file where I am importing regular IO package and I am importing p package which is having acc demo class. So I am writing p package name dot acc demo class. Then I am importing pp package which is having square class. So I am writing pp.square and I am writing a regular class a demo. Here I am creating object of both the classes SEC demo and I am calling its method show. In square we have area method, so I am creating object of square in the a demo. So I am creating square object and calling area method. I just want to demonstrate that this d variable and show method which is declared as a public is available under the same file and it's available under different class which is available at different location or package. Now we will compile this a-demo.java file as it is having main function. We have to run this file. So first compile a-demo.java. Now run Java a demo. So welcome value of d is equal to 78. The show function gets executed. Then the area function is called of square class. So we are jumping to square class, and here in area method again we have created object of acc demo and called the show method. That's why this welcome value of d is repeated twice, and then it is asking for enter side of square. So if we enter side of square, area of square is displayed. So this public variable and method is accessible in the same java file, as well as to other classes which are available at different location or under different packages. So it is open everywhere. Moving on, the next access specifier that we will see is private. When any variable or method is declared as a private, this variable and method are accessible only within class in which it is declared and not to rest of the world. Now how we can write this? You have to just precede the variable declaration with the private. You have to precede the method declaration with private. Suppose now in this xyz class, this d variable is known as a private and show method is declared as a private. This private variable is accessible only in the class in which it is declared. It is not available to its derived class, its non-derived class in the same package, and obviously it will not be going to be used in the derived class at different package or non-derived class in the different package. Nowhere. Let's see the implementation of private access specifier. Now, suppose Suppose in this code in ademo.java, suppose I am declaring variable private p. Okay. Now suppose in this private p variable, and I have method private void disp, which is printing something. Suppose system.out.println. Now we are closing the method, we are closing the class. Suppose I am having this class as okay. So we have class A demo as it is, having main method and rest of our code as it is. And I have one class with private variable and private method. Let's see if I print the value of p over here. I can can I access this p variable which is private inside the same class itself? Let's see. P is equal to 45, and if I want to print the of value of p is equal to, let's print p, and we have to create object of demo3 over here. Suppose I am marking this previous statement as a comment. We have to create object of demo3 ob is equal to new demo3, and if we try to call this disp method of demo3, let's see it executes or not. ob.disp. Now we have to compile this ademo.java file. It is giving an error. Okay, private, we have not given any data type. Suppose int p. Compile the code. See, it is giving an error when we have called the method ob.disp in the code. And it is giving error like this. Okay, this ob method has a private access, so it is not accessible outside this demo3 class. So we cannot call this disp method outside the class by using object, nothing. Now suppose if I declare this disp method as a regular one, default one, it will run. It is showing value of p is equal to 45 by. Now suppose if I write this a demo extends demo 3, I am making this a demo as a derived class of demo 3. And can we access this private variable inside its derived class in a demo? Let's try. If I try like ob.p is equal to 78, whether it will get executed or not, let's try. If we try to print, so what it gives, can we change the value, and can we print the value? Let's compile the code. See, it is giving an error as ob.p is equal to 78. It is not accessible because it has a private access specifier. If this p is declared as a default or public, it can be accessible. And let's see whether its value is changing or not. We will set the new value, and we will again call display method to show the value of this p. Let's see. The value of p was initially 0 because I have removed that 45. Value of p is 0, then by. Now we have set the value as 78 and we are calling disp method. So it will display the value of p as a 78 and then by. So private variable and private functions are not accessible outside the class. Next access specifier is protected. When any variable or method is declared as a protected, it is accessible in its own class and in its immediate derived class only. So we can say that it's limited version of public also. Just precede the variable and method declaration with the protected keyword. Now D and show are the properties which are having protected access specifier. Let's see where these protected properties are accessible. The protected variable and method is accessible in the same class, its subclass in the same package, its non-subclass in the same package, and its subclass in the different package. So it means these protected properties are accessible to every class in the same package. So it is available in the default directory to every class. And talking about the different package, it is available only to its derived class and it is not available to its non-derived class at a different package or location. Let's see the code. Now suppose if I write protected int p, protected void disp. So can we have this disp 78 and disp function? Will it execute? Let's see. Compile the code, run the code. Yes, it is executing. It means the protected variable and protected method of class is accessible in its own class as well as its derived immediate derived class. Now we will see whether this protected variable is accessible to non-derived class in the package. Suppose if I want to access this p variable of demo3 class, can it be accessible in this pp package? Let's try by creating object demo3 is equal to new demo3 and create object, suppose d3, call method d3 dot disp. Now compile this square file because this is the code written in the square file. I am trying to change in the package because I want to demonstrate whether this protected variable is accessible in the another location or not. So it is giving an error that cannot find symbol class demo 3. So it means this demo 3 is not known to this square package. Now we have made it reverse to make it accessible in the package. Suppose in this class square package we have this area method as protected and this s variable as protected one. Let's see, do we have access over here? Now I am removing this demo3 object over here. Sorry, protected int s. It means the protected variable and protected method I have written in the class square, which is available in the pp package. Now we will see we have to import this pp package. So we have imported pp package and square class. We will check it out whether that variable, let's see, class square and variable is s and method is area. So if I try to change the value of s is equal to 34 and method is area, but we will need object of square class. So square st is equal to new square. Sorry, we have to make change in the main function. We will create object of square class and we are calling the area method. Let's see whether this ademo.java works or not. Okay, Java a demo. Welcome, value of d is equal to 78, enter side of square, that is 4. Now this square file where I have made changes as protected, we have saved this file under bin. We have compiled that file, but we have not copied the updated file of square.java and class from bin to our folder, which is in pp. Now we will run a demo file. While compiling javac ademo.java, it is giving an error that this area function has a protected access specifier, so it is not accessible over here. So why this has happened? See, this square class is having protected variable and protected method, so it is available to all the classes under pp folder, may be derived or not derived, but this ademo.java file is available under bin. So from pp folder to ademo class, this protected variable is not accessible to non-derived class non-derived class of this square class. Now suppose if I make this square class as a base class over here. Suppose I write here this a demo is derived from square class, so there is no need to create object of square. We will just call the area method by its name, and let's see what do we get. We have to compile java c a demo dot java. It is giving an error that non-static method area cannot be referenced from a static context. Now ADemo has become a derived class of square, where from pp package square class is imported over here, and we are calling method in the area. So we have to call method in the, suppose, cal function of ADemo, because this A demo has become the derived class of square. So we are trying to check whether this protected method, area method of square class, is accessible in its derived class, which is available at different location in the bin directory. So we will compile the code. That is okay. I have closed, and we have to call this cal method. So we will create object of a demo. Sorry, obb.cal method of a demo class. Okay, now area is using read line method, so we have to write throws exception. The program gets compiled. We have to run java a demo. Value of d is equal to 78. Enter side of square. Area of square is 69. Thank you. So it means the variable which is protected and the method which is protected is accessible to its derived class, which is available at different location, but it is not accessible to its non-derived class, which is available at different location. Moving on, we will see. So in this session we have seen the different visibility specifiers, visibility modifiers, or access specifier that are available in Java: private, public, default or friendly, and protected one. Hope you have understood this session. Thank you.